So if you're trying to understand the Michigan no-fault insurance system, you're going to eventually learn that there's this very important medical expense benefit available through auto no-fault insurance. But the question becomes, how do you actually pursue payment for your medical expenses through no-fault insurance? If you're injured in a motor vehicle accident and learning about the no-fault insurance system, you're going to soon learn about the medical expense benefit available through no-fault insurance. And then you may wonder, how do you pursue payment for your medical expenses through that type of benefit? Well, you need to follow certain rules. And at the outset, what you have to determine is whether you have coordinated no-fault medical expense coverage or uncoordinated no-fault medical expense coverage. And I know that sounds technical, so let me explain. With coordinated no-fault insurance coverage, what that coverage requires you to do is first have your bills submitted to your health insurance plan. And your health insurance plan needs to review that bill and pay whatever portion of the bill it's supposed to pay. And if there is a remaining amount owed to your provider in the form of a deductible, copay, or some other remaining outstanding balance, you can then turn to your no-fault insurance company and have them pay that. So if you're coordinated, it goes health insurance first, then no-fault. If you're uncoordinated, that means you don't have to involve your health insurance coverage at all. You go right to your no-fault insurance company and you submit the bill to them, and they have to pay it within 30 days or they can be subject to certain sanctions. Now, with regard to how your bill is submitted, the law has a standard known as reasonable proof. So technically, there aren't any forms or any specific type of documents that have to be filled out to support a claim. But you have to be able to say that you gave the insurance company reasonable proof of what you want the company to pay. And so in any situation, you have to make sure that the insurance company has received the bill, that they know what the bill is for, that they have the medical evidence that supports why the bill relates to your auto accident injuries. And if they receive all that proof, then you've met your burden. You've given them what they need to process the claim, and then the obligation is on them to pay it. Now, if your no-fault insurance company has received this reasonable proof in support of your claims and chose to deny payment for those expenses, you can take legal action against the company. You must do so within 1 year from the date the expense you're seeking payment has been incurred, which is usually the date the service is rendered. So if you go to the doctor on June 1st, 2020, you have to have a lawsuit filed by June 1st, 2021 to protect your rights and pursue payment against your no-fault insurance company through a lawsuit. If you wait longer than a year, your no-fault insurance company is going to have an automatic defense against paying the claim. So it's really important to keep track of where your bills stand, make sure payment has been issued, and if not, to consult an attorney to determine whether or not you need to take legal action within 1 year from the date the service was provided to you. And you should also understand that the 2019 reforms implement a medical fee schedule that will go into effect on July 2nd, 2021. This fee schedule is going to drastically reduce the rate of reimbursement to medical providers for treating auto accident patients. Many medical providers are concerned about this fee schedule and the impact it's going to have on their business. So we'll have to see how this aspect of the 2019 reforms is going to affect how your medical bill is paid.